We live in an amazing world, filled with massive glaciers, staggering mountains and plains dotted with wild animals. Move these 10 awe-inspiring landscapes, from Arizona to Antarctica, to the top of your travel list. Angel Falls, Venezuela. This country overflows with natural wonders, including the world's highest waterfall, Angel Falls, with 3,212 feet cascades, located in the UNESCO-protected Canema National Park. Canema is by far Venezuela's most popular attraction, and the falls stretch an astounding 19 times higher than those at Niagara. Also, Pixar animators used the location as inspiration for the film Up, so it must be good. Antarctica. Although 99% of Antarctica is covered with ice, the scenery still manages to be diverse: surreal blue glaciers, active volcanoes, the rough waterways of the Drake Passage and 360-degree views of untouched snow. Antelope Canyon, Arizona. This slot canyon, an Instagram darling, is in the American Southwest. Antelope Canyon's Navajo name translates to the place where water runs through rocks, an allusion to its creation through erosion. The narrow, undulating spaces between rock formations allow for vivid patterns when sunlight filters through the striated stone. The Azores, Portugal. Roughly 900 miles off the coast of Lisbon, this Portuguese archipelago can inspire wanderlust with a single photograph. The verdant valleys, steep oceanside cliffs, rows of blue hydrangeas and scattering of waterfalls make the Azores a destination worth exploring. Just make sure you visit before everyone you know beats you to it. Banff National Park, Canada. Easily one of the most beautiful spots in Canada, Banff National Park overwhelms with views of the Canadian Rockies and a regular cast of wildlife. The park is also known for its abundance of lakes, including Lake Louise, Moraine Lake and Glacial Lake Minnewanka, each one more pristine than the last. Denali National Park, Alaska. Despite controversies over name changes and a shrinking elevation, Denali's beauty is worth braving the extreme low temperatures. Take a road trip to see as much of the 6 million acres of shimmering lakes and rugged mountains as you can. Boulders Beach, South Africa. Located on the False Bay coastline, about 17 miles south of Table Mountain, Boulders Beach shows off Cape Town's famous landscapes: bright blue water, granite boulders. Many people come here to swim a few feet away from the adorable African penguin community, but feel free to just sit back and admire the coast as well. Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. Few places exemplify the raw, untamed appeal of Ireland's west coast as this natural wonder, which tops 702 feet at the highest point. And, while some might know them better as the Cliffs of Insanity from The Princess Bride, in reality, the cliffs are located just south of Galway. Disco Bay, Greenland. Greenland is icy, mysterious and one of the most naturally striking places on the planet. Disco Bay perfectly illustrates the untouched essence of the island with its impressive icebergs, charming coastal settlements and common sightings of breaching humpback whales. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Do we really have to explain the appeal of the Galapagos? Make it your next travel goal to visit this stretch of Ecuador, with dinosaur-like giant tortoises lumbering through the tall grass and real-life blue-footed boobies. Our tip: a trip on the water is the preferred way to explore the islands. Celebrity Cruises' expedition only ferries 100 passengers and holds nightly lectures by naturalists from Galapagos National Park. Faroe Islands. If you haven't already heard of the Faroe Islands, you will soon. With its grass-roofed houses, rocky coastlines and abundance of puffins, the self-governed group of 18 volcanic islands is basically one giant photo opportunity. Mulafasser Waterfall might be the archipelago's most famous sight. The cascade is like something from a fantasy novel, falling over the cliffs of Vagar Island to the ocean below, with the green hills of Gassadalar village as its backdrop. Halong Bay, Vietnam. Halong Bay, located in northeast Vietnam, is best loved for its blue waters and spread of limestone islands, all occupied by tropical trees and wildlife. Board a Chinese junk boat to experience the beauty, and associated myths and stories, of the mist-shrouded Emerald Basin for yourself. Machu Picchu, Peru. This site's intricate stone ruins, the work of 15th-century Inca rulers, and natural setting make it a magnificent place to visit. Found at the top of a flattened mountain peak, the ancient wonder of the world benefits from the mountain scenery of Huayna Picchu, lush greenery and a barrier of Andean peaks that, despite the landmark's fame, make you feel as if you've stumbled upon a secret space. Na Pali Coast, Hawaii. Kauai has one of the world's most gorgeous coastlines, with towering waterfalls and isolated crescent beaches. Just be prepared to put in a little effort to soak up its wonders. Na Pali can only be seen from a helicopter, catamaran or on rather grueling hike. The Pitons, St. Lucia. The scenery of St. Lucia can be summed up by one jaw-dropping sight, a duo of striking spires known as the Pitons. The two volcanic peaks, Gros Piton and Petit Piton, are the top spots on the island, and visitors can enjoy them in a variety of ways. A singular experience has to be hiking them, an activity which takes the better part of a day, or, if you prefer to keep your feet at sea level, plop a towel down at Sugar Beach, set dramatically, and conveniently, between the two mountains. Raja Ampat Islands, Indonesia. This chain of more than 1,500 islands is strung along nearly 29,000 square miles off the western coast of West Papua. The views here are downright prehistoric: lava peaks covered in green jungle, palms sprouting out of sheer cliff walls, mist drifting in and out of deep canyons. The biodiverse archipelago is easily one of the most captivating destinations on the planet. Reynisfjara, Iceland. If the moon had a shoreline, it would probably look something like Reynisfjara. Just a 20-minute drive from Vik in southern Iceland, jet black sand and spectacularly shaped basalt columns make this beach one of the most impressive sights in an already impressive country. Victoria Falls, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Nothing compares to standing in front of the world's largest waterfall, which stretches in length for a full mile. Visit between February and May after the region's rainy season for the clearest views of the 500 million liters of water that pour over the falls every 60 seconds. If you like this videos, hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Our plan is to discover the world for our viewers.